Karen, that's her name, right?
Wait, Karen exists in the original comics?
Yeah, she's the secretary of Nelson Murdoch.
The original Daredevil meat rider coming to Disney Plus.
I much prefer that in the Netflix show. She's more shipped with Foggy.
Foggy? What? She doesn't ship with
Yeah,
Foggy? I think he tries to. Oh god, I forgot about
like I'm rewatching
Miku.
that too, and like in the first couple of episodes, her and him and yeah, her and Foggy go on a date.
Okay, I won't spoil.
What?
Hmm? Mm-hmm. Wait, you said the Netflix show, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the new one's not out.
If it just equipped Miku.
That is a Godzilla that just jumped into my fucking party. I forgot you could just do that.
All right, I should join in Fortnite. Heard the elevator music. Oh,
Oh god, the glasses are not. They're not. Oops.
they're not.
What?
Uh,
One bun mimicked me.
Yeah, he does that.
well, I was more trying to reference Tommy Wiseau.
Oh.
That's
Timer.
racist.
Famer?
What?
Oh, I thought somebody said Famer.
If it just. But it just says things.
I said, oh, Hyde Park. God, this comic. Just go away.
Is it Tycoon time so I can boost to get Godzilla?
I guess.
I don't even know of any Tycoons that would give me 12 levels.
Where do I. Comic? Can I just. Please?
Wait a minute.
Why are you still reading shit comics? I'm just so over Bud Bud's shit right now.
No, I'm like only
Just kidding.
two-thirds of the way into it. And you wanted to know it was from June 1st, 1964.
So yeah, it's still pretty early in the Silver Age of comics. So that's why they're treating it
Oh.
like baby time.
This
I'm
being
going to turn that
Obby.
off for now, because screw that.
But what about
Why
this
am I a
being
bean?
because it's being Obby time. This Obby gives lots of experience. Whoa, X23. Cable.
Bud Bud's gooning.
Are you going in for beans? Oh shit. I've noticed VSync is off, so something reset a bunch of settings on my computer.
I don't like Kong and Mechagodzilla.
Why not?
Wait, who's Hajime? I didn't see him on the store.
Oh, that's new.
What?
Hajime.
It's the Tanuki Warrior Dynasty, man.
Yeah.
I'm hearing
He's black
things.
and bald.
And this Mechagodzilla is basically what Mechagodzilla looked like.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, he was already very wiry and humanoid, and it was gross.
The Godzilla's not much better.
The Fortnite one?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's disgusting, but I need it.
I don't like it at all.
And Miku sure did follow Godzilla. But why? I like Kong's battle axe.
What are we?
Bean Obby.
Why?
Because apparently it just dumps XP according to Dippy.
No, it doesn't. I'm done it with him.
It gives like 800 per coin, I think.
Mm.
And I can goon to Penny Bean.
When it comes to Penny, it's the thicker the better, huh?
Yep. I'll take that bean shape.
Good God.
Ready up for bean. Do it. Do it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're gonna... Am I wearing Jordans on my bean?
No.
Yeah, I wish you could.
That would be value.
Oh, I still have Mysterio from Love Pass.
Why are we being obbying?
I forget, is
not?
Mystique... Was Mystique a Battle Pass character? Because I feel like they could give
free
us
coins.
blue things.
Don't forget your free coins. There's Famer. Famer spotted. We called him and he came.
This is giving 62 coins per... 62 EXP per coin. I'm feeling cheated here.
Because you beater boosted already. For Gojeter.
But yeah, I do have rivals things I need to do as well. I almost have the Thor outfit.
God damn it.
Oh shit, you know what I forgot?
What?
Play good things.
That and OBS is probably... Yep, switch to NVIDIA, so I gotta stop this. Yeah, the cat has not gone away, and the cat's been there since basically these troubles started, so I know it has something to do with Windows. Just fucking with things. Windows. Just fucking... Okay, synced. Good. Back in.
This is barely giving me XP.
That's because you all beater boosted!
Like
oh, the McDonald's chicken nugget toys?
Per crown.
We do look like that, but better. We're beans.
Gotta go to the gnome.
I don't think the gnome is in this one.
Well, I'm collecting from him.
Oh. Okay, this is a separate one than the one. No, this is the one. I thought I picked a different one. Or did I?
I don't know, man.
It's got the gnome.
Yeah, come here, Kippy, and get your gnome secret.
Where the hell is here?
You just gotta progress, and then you get to the gnome secret. You just gave me like 2,000 experience.
I'm getting 600 per.
That's because you beater boosted already. Farmer, get in here and beater boost.
Yeah, they do look like McDonald's chicken nugget toys.
I forgot about the 25,000 you get. Oh, 33? Just for playing Crust.
I wish I was dead.
But you get to be a bean! Collecting gnome secrets.
You could be playing Marvel, right?
True. And I plan to, but I need to get some progress on Gojeter.
After all the trouble I went to get Gojeter, now I have to be a bean.
1 of 12, earn account levels.
I feel like, well, once we have the reset at 4 a.m., I'll be able to maybe get the Rocket Raccoon skin.
They're doing a reset?
Well, no, it's just at
oh, the store.
4 a.m., which is the usual gacha game mission update time for some reason. they follow that. That's when they update your daily missions and Marvel Rivals.
I keep getting dumped on with like 40,000 XP for like playing Creator Crust.
Wow.
That's partly why I wanted to come here for that.
This
Yeah.
gnome is still giving me XP.
Yeah. Because remember, there's like a unwritten limit on beater boosting, and the gnome will help you get to it. But it's a ways to go. Wait a minute.
This is riveting.
It is. I'm not playing Marvel beaters. Come on, Twitch. I just noticed the drop thing. Imagine someone wants to see Marvel Rivals and they come into like this.
Right, Kippy.
What?
No, you can leave it. Kippy can turn on Twitch. So he can
Get
his
drops.
Marvel Rivals drop.
I'm pretty sure if like an admin just randomly dropped in and saw that, I'd get banned. Like,
With good reason.
meanwhile, you can stream UFC fighting events and hold a controller. And be like, yep, I'm playing.
I kind of feel like some of these obstacles are actually supposed to be doing something.
That's just how these work. They're very,
Broken and bad.
and simplistic and here just for gnome secrets.
But yeah, like I think the only thing holding me off from getting that DC comic subscription is I need a like one other character to really investigate.
You just want to see Batman's weenus.
No, I don't. I'm not paying for the Black Label price boost, given I've read a Black Label series and was not impressed. There was nothing R-rated about it.
Meanwhile, Marvel Zombies is available on Marvel.
You know, people that read comics generally really love Booster Gold, so you could try that.
No, I'm trying to just think. I'm trying to think of like somebody nobody would think of to look up. And I'm just trying to think of somebody that really sticks out in my brain because it's like, well, yeah, I could always pick, I don't know, X or Y character. Like, of course, I'm gonna read Nightwing because I want to see what a Nightwing series is like.
Okay, so you have a list of characters you want to read, but you don't want to read them because you can't think of any characters for
I'm
you.
trying to think of somebody like obscure. That just
You're not going to get obscure and long-lasting and good enough to read. They're obscure for a reason.
It's fine if they don't have like a consistent comic line. I'm just trying to think of somebody that I genuinely have an interest in knowing more about from source material.
Lobo.
I mean, yeah. He is Stan Lee's favorite DC character.
The main man. We're still getting gnome secrets.
But that actually brings up a good point. I should be thinking like weird 90s characters that just sort of did not make it out of the 90s.
Magog.
What?
Magog.
Who is Magog?
Isn't he that big green gremlin looking dude?
It's the main anti-hero from Kingdom Come.
Oh wait, I was thinking of Marvel's. I think Marvel has one too.
Right. I have
Well, it's a biblical reference name, so it's
Yeah.
not surprising.
I had a thought.
Oh God.
I could read detective comics.
You could read about Detective Chimp.
Detective Chimp.
That's a good point. I think Detective Chimp might be that second character.
Bon, you're not allowed to read comics.
But isn't he
Detective Chimp is canonically the best detective in the DC universe.
Yeah, I think Batman even relies on him.
Yup. So there you go, Bun Bun. Sign up for your DC comic subscription.
would have to sift through the 5 billion Harley Quinn fetish comics?
Yep. After you're done gooning to the Harley Quinn fart comic, you can start reading Detective Chimp.
But that's not out yet. The Harley Quinn X Harley Quinn comic is the one that they should currently have.
Is it Harley Quinn fucking Harley Quinn?
Yes, or something like that.
Well,
There's also apparently a number of comics in which Harley Quinn cucks Poison Ivy.
well, no more gnome secrets. What? Why? Poison Ivy and well, close. They gotta split them up. They've been together too long. Remember, they gotta change everything for shock value. Like Peter Parker's wedding, and I'm surprised Superman's. Well, no, I don't know if. No, he is married.
Yeah.
Duh, he's got a kid.
Shouldn't DC, given they're the ones that like to change continuities like every 25 years, shouldn't they just be like, okay, in this continuity, these two aren't together, and just do that?
Well, they gotta do things that the mainstream will not be mad about.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you're altering the continuity every crisis or so,
Yeah.
Is it time for me to point out that in New 52, Superman's main love interest was Wonder Woman?
Yep. But then that changed, and it became Lois.
Well, that's because New 52 Superman died, and then the pre-Flashpoint Superman took over, and he was already married with child with Lois.
But I think he already was married to her or something, because they did like some stupid ghost thing at one point, where her ghost also merged with her. Because it had, because Jonathan Kent was like sad. Yeah, it's like nobody's gonna know all this reading this, like a newcomer. So why do it all? You can't. And then you can basically never reference it because nobody's gonna know what's going on.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's why I don't get why they're doing the absolute comic line, because it's like you already reset your continuity way more than Marvel ever does. So
Marvel just retcons things a lot.
Well, the Absolute series, aside from being like critically acclaimed, actually, as I understand it, it's to compete with the new Marvel Ultimate Universe.
Yep, and they're doing a bunch of edgier, weird things.
like Wonder Woman was like raised with Hades instead of her mom,
Batman has an axe.
and his logo looks like poop.
And he's poor.
And he's the Hulk.
Yeah. He basically grew up on Crime Alley.
Oh, and as far from what I was like reading for a description of a Superman comic, apparently Lois Lane's basically an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh
What?
yeah, I think I've seen something.
Well, like, I don't know what their version of S.H.I.E.L.D. is called, but she basically is one.
Probably just Star Labs bullshit. The cube isn't giving me secrets either. Whose idea was this? This method sucks.
You guys aren't even doing the obby.
I am, because
Also,
it stopped giving me
do you
gnome
think I would be
secrets.
concerned given they paywall some comics that I would be worried that Detective Chimp would be withheld to the $120 a year tier.
It's deserved.
He's just that good.
It's
Famer,
like,
are you
come
still
on,
around? Do you want a
well, like,
Marvel
I'm willing
Beaters?
to throw you like $75 a year, maybe, but like 120 just for like a couple more comics sounds really scummy.
Hey, Batman's dick is out. Don't you want
I
to see
don't
that?
care about his dangus.
Isn't that why people get the black label?
No. Like,
Well, supposedly the black label is for more mature readers.
Yep, which means
It
instant
doesn't
penis.
necessarily mean adults only content.
like, yeah, I would definitely apply that to the Zatanna comic I read, that its demographic is probably more adult, but the comic itself certainly was not.
Bun's disappointed that he didn't get Zatanna porn.
He wanted Zatanna
No.
penis.
I'm more upset that well, okay, there was some blood in like the last few of them, but like the thing that bothered me more was the constant bleep out of words that I would have expected from a black label comic.
So then, oh, they just want money. Famer's still here. Is it Marvel Beaters time, Famer? Or do you wanna obby to get Godzilla? I played the game for like 4 hours before it finally crashed. So maybe every so often I should close it and reopen it. And then Corvo was saying, somebody on Reddit was saying they close it after every match.
That would be exhausting.
Yep.
I don't know where Dippy is.
I am obbying like a champ to get experience.
How many levels are there in this?
350.
Oh, fuck my fucking life.
I thought you were going to be
Very
excited to do them all.
Chimp.
I'm only at 146.
146?
Uh-huh. What's Dippy at?
102. I was gnome secreting.
Oh,
Sadly, gnome
I had
secreting
one
is the
come
faster
to my
way to get
brain.
experience.
I had one come to my head. Doom
God.
Patrol.
Yeah.
Famer is
see,
good
there's
to beat her.
I feel like you almost have more of a list of DC characters to read than Marvel characters. So I don't understand why you're still dragging your feet on this.
Okay, but remember, I'm trying to think of a bunch of them that do not have Batman or Superman direct connections.
Wonder Woman. You could read
I mean,
the Wonder
guess
Woman
what?
fetish comics.
She doesn't really appeal to me that much.
How do you know?
Sexist. Yeah, you don't know.
Okay, I found the cube.
What
But,
about
I mean,
Cosmic
like,
Hella comics?
I
Give
don't
me.
know.
On a teddy bear.
Yep, he should have secrets.
Like, I would maybe read Wonder Woman if I'm reading Wonder Woman side by side with, like, Thor, because I feel
That's sexist.
thematically there are parallels between the two companies.
They never rip each other off. What are you talking about?
Yes, they do. There's like 5 Supermans and Aquaman. Well, I should say DC has a Namor.
That's the thing is, I could totally see reading an issue of Aquaman for the walls, but I
There you go,
imagine I will
Aquaman.
be put to sleep so fast.
Come on, sounds like you
I
need to
guess it
subscribe.
depends on what run and what era of Aquaman.
Well, you know I'm starting at true issue 1.
Come on.
You're fucked.
Yeah, all comics are terrible to start.
Don't you like how in Action Comics #1 there's like 5 different Superman stories crammed into like 15 pages?
Oh god. Yeah,
Oh,
things
dude,
happened so
that means
fast
it
back
has the
then.
basic of a basic adult fantasy.
Yeah, well, old comics did that. They just crammed shit tons into a page. That's why the panels are so little, and I hate their page layouts.
Mm-hmm. That's what is making me take forever reading that Daredevil issue.
Yep.
My
Like,
favorite part is like all the actiony stuff happens in text.
mm-hmm.
And there's
just
no
get-
backgrounds.
You just get actual illustrations of everything that happened after.
Yeah.
It's like they don't know what establishing shots are, and they don't really understand how to convey information through image.
Does Image know how to do that? Trollololol.
Well, I mean, like, I shared that sample from the Zatanna comic I was reading, and how, like, it was trying to feed the atmosphere and otherworldliness of that location with how everything was colored. It's like, God, I wish vintage comics would do something like that sometimes.
That was expensive, though. Back in the day.
But I'm just saying, like, just use some unnatural coloring in a panel or something. Especially if you're trying to, like, convey somebody's getting electrocuted or something.
But Hulk was gray because green was expensive.
Yeah. At least that's what they said after the fact.
True.
That could just be Stan Lee being Stan Lee. Like maybe he was always intended to be gray, but then I don't know. They thought maybe he needed more color.
They wanted to make the parallels to Frankenstein obvious.
Well, yeah.
And Dr. Jekyll.
Where does Red Hulk fit into Dr. Frankenstein?
Random general cop man gets turned into a Frankenstein after he has a hate boner for Frankenstein.
Famer is good to beat her.
Yep. I'm just collecting some gnome secrets from this bear. And then...
Please end my misery.
Hey, we're halfway there! Well, I am. You should be close.
214.
That's close. Keep pushing.
But yeah, Kippy has basically dared me to read Mantis comics.
Mantis?
So I'm going to instead try and find some sort of Mantis solo comic.
I mean, there's bound to be one now, but I don't
Yeah.
think there was one at the time.
And I would not be shocked if it was some Gooner bait comic, like just a swimsuit issue of Marvel Ladies or something.
Oh, the character of Mantis was for sure the creator's barely disguised fetish.
That's all
I'm not talking
female
about
characters.
that Mantis. I'm talking about modern Mantis.
I have to say my favorite version of Mantis still has to be the Guardians of the Galaxy video game one.
Why?
Because they did some really interesting things with her. Like, she was aware of all timelines and like all possible outcomes simultaneously.
That sounds like not good.
Oh, it made her like kind of crazy.
That's what they
Yeah.
do with Venom in the movies. Because the symbiotes are a hive.
Venom's another.
But I love how that almost never actually comes up in the story.
Yep.
It was just basically an explanation for why Sony versus Venom knows about Spider-Man.
Yep, which they never did anything with because Kevin Feige was probably like, nope, get away.
We'll throw you a bone, Sony. Here. And you can also have our Vulture that we're not going to use anymore.
Yeah, like all they
What a
had
waste
to
of
do
Michael
to make
Keaton.
good on that is have Venom do something in No Way Home.
Yep, he just shows up
But
at the
like,
end.
even if it's like he just helps like throw a single punch and give like a thumbs up or something.
No. That would have been fucking stupid.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Hire Bun Bun. He
like,
has
that would've
ideas.
Marvel, hire this button.
it would have at least made good on the tease.
That
But
was
that
just,
would mean like effort.
yeah, that was just
And I
Sony
don't
trying
think
to
Marvel
jump in.
actually wants to acknowledge the Sonyverse.
Yeah, exactly. Like that was their way of trying to get Marvel to do it, and Marvel was like, no. You can have a dumb scene at the end of the movie, like in the post-credits.
Movies are bad.
Especially Sony Spider-Man-less ones.
But like, yeah,
What's wrong, sweetie?
the
Still
reason
Obbying.
the reason DC is harder for me in the subscription category than Marvel is because I can think of like more runs of things I want to specifically investigate over on Marvel.
Read The
Whereas
Dark
with,
Knight
DC, it's
Returns.
like Batman Beyond, Batman the Animated Series, Nightwing.
What about Superman 78?
What's that?
It's a Superman run that takes place in the same universe as the Christopher Reeve movies.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Do they make him actually fight Superman villains?
That's a big gnome.
I think so.
Because that would definitely put it a step above the Christopher Reeve movies.
What about
Given-
Nuclear Man?
Nuclear Man?
Yep, Nuclear Man.
You know, the thing is, I'm pretty sure Nuclear Man,
Nuclear Man.
I feel like he was retroactively at some point made into a real Superman character.
It's Nuclear Man.
No!
Why?
Because that's how they keep pronouncing it. But Nuclear Man beats Superman up, and Superman has to, like, capitalize on a weakness to beat him. And a surprise attack.
And then
I watched that fight
kills
this morning
him.
for no reason. What's that?
Really?
Yeah, I did.
This morning.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know what the fuck got into me, but I was like, I need to see this. And then I did, and it was pretty bad.
Meanwhile, this morning I finished season 2 of Superman and Lois. I kind of feel bad for not supporting the show while it was on.
Wait, is it
Oh, it's
canceled?
over?
I think it finished.
Well, I think it's understandable because it's like you have a low bar of expectations for CW shows.
Yeah. Don't tell
like-
Steve Amell that.
I'm just gonna say, I think Tyler Hoechlin is my favorite live-action Superman.
He might be mine too, even though he's embedded in crust. Two
You have
crusts.
to watch the Supergirl show. Doesn't that have him in it?
Yeah, different him. Superman
But
and
I
Lois
feel
is
like
another universe.
I feel like the Supergirl show, it's so embedded in the Arrowverse that I would have to watch all of that, and I don't want to invest that much time into fucking Arrow and what Legion of Superheroes and all the other.
They're all in different universes, though.
But they all tie together for their crisis events,
Yeah. Oh god.
which I'm under the impression there's more than one of.
Okay.
It's just the one because it was like the end of everything.
Okay.
Except maybe Batgirl.
Another good point with me in the Marvel thing.
Oh god.
Has to be the X-Men themselves, because the X-Men are basically, they could effectively be their own comic universe brand in themselves, given how many spin-offs and solo stories and all that exist.
Well, I might as well finish the
probably
obbying.
forgot about that when you were mentioning the DC thing.
Why don't you watch Superman and Lois? Or
Well,
no,
I know
yeah, Superman and
Wolverine
Lois.
and Gambit have had solo things. There's Deadpool, of course. I wouldn't be shocked if Psylocke at some point at least had a mini series. I'm sure Colossus has had something.
What about Juggernaut? He's had like 3.
I know there is a
bad.
comic series ongoing right now called Kid Juggernaut.
Another one?
Dougie?
There was
I'm thinking
J2.
it's just some kid with the powers of Juggernaut.
Because everybody gets them, just like with Hulk and everybody else.
I'm just going to point out that pretty much everybody in the Bat family and the Super family get their own spin-off comic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, including the Wolverine-looking
I could
Batman.
read Huntress comics.
So just based on DC's Trinity, I'm sure there's more ongoing series than there are X-Men affiliated ones.
You know
Probably.
what? You know what? But I'm gonna read Jim Gordon comics.
Jeez.
I'm pretty sure there's a Gotham PD, which that counts.
There was a
but
Gotham
PD
show.
lead to interesting things if you have like Bullock and Montoya there.
Isn't Bullock usually a bad guy in the comics, like super corrupt?
Yeah.
And then the show made him like just kind of a dickhead.
I honestly prefer Dickhead version. I like him just giving off the vibe of being a dirty cop, but is actually like one of the good ones.
But I like how he's an adaptation of the character. Who's Dove Songs?
I don't know.
Famer, is that you? I don't know who that is.
Oh god.
I have no idea who that
I'm
is.
backing out.
Why? It's not
left.
like they can do anything.
Anyway, Bullock. I believe he's an adaptation of the character from the Tim Burton movie that got shot.
Yeah, I think so. And I think in the Nolan verse, he's a bad guy.
Yeah. Dove Songs left.
I think that's just some rando that jumped in. I guess I need to turn that off.
Yeah.
It's not Famer. We're almost there. 90, almost 90 levels left.
Well, I'm just gonna quit my Godzilla with Jordans and call it a day.
You have Godzilla?
Yes.
How much tycooning did you have to do?
I think I did 8 levels of Tycoon, 2 in Battle Royale, and then 2 doing this crap.
This is way more fun than a tycoon.
I mean,
There's platforming and color.
It's very baby sensory.
That's it.
Okay, Dub Songs
Time
is
for
on
a
my friends
true-
list, but I don't know who they are.
So it's
So,
Bun
It's
Bun.
Bun Bun's
Wait,
fault.
yes, I do. I'm looking at my mutual friends. Okay, I have an idea who they are. I just don't know them by that name.
Here.
I don't know. I just don't like it when people hop into party unprompted and uninvited.
I thought you blocked that ability.
I did.
So they can like look at your friend list and do it to me?
Yeah, party join ability. Invite only. That for me.
So they just looked at your mutuals or something and saw me. Or not mutuals, just your friends. That's weird. Oh.
What?
I failed a jump miserably.
That happens.
999 slide
Godzilla
time.
does not have a beam.
A what?
A bean form.
No.
Traps
Otherwise, I
don't
would have
kill
been
you.
using it.
Which is dumb because he has a skin in Fall Guys.
He has a
Sure
Hamtaro
does.
skin. Hamtaro wears him like a glove. Bun, read Hamtaro. I don't even know if there's a manga. There's probably a manga.
I would not have the service if it does exist.
What about Shonen Jump? Yep, Hamtaro's a shonen character.
Well, Sonic can be a shonen character, apparently.
Well, yeah, Sonic in like the Dreamcast, the 06 era was always written like a shonen thing.
He was B shonen in 06. Got him. 06 had the sauce.
It had passion and ambition.
Well, I would say Sonic Unleashed did, but they broke it with a lot of things meant to pad out the game, which was probably a mandate. Why don't you enjoy obbying?
Because it's not even, like, challenging.
Well, no, it's just to get experience.
And, like, some of the assets are broken. Like, I think some of this stuff is supposed to be spinning, and it's not.
That's just how they are. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there's that one thing. This, yeah, with the bar.
Alright, Dippy. Also, when you boot up Steam, redeem your gift.
Oh god. Is it Squirrel Stapler 2?
No. That would be called Iron Lung.
Oh, is that another game by those guys? I still haven't played Squirrel Stapler.
By the solo dev. It's currently getting a movie made.
The dev is that big of a deal?
Well, Markiplier is so infatuated with Iron Lung that he's like fronting the bill for a live action movie or something.
Oh.
Iron Lung is a cool game because you know you're basically sent to the bottom of a blood ocean in like a submarine you're sealed off in and not expected to survive while you go like take pictures of points of interest.
Well, I beat it. I don't know what it cost me.
Tons of
Self-respect.
itch.io games are inspired by Iron Lung. Oh.
Yeah.
That's dumb. I have to pick a path Pick a dick.
Yeah.
I picked the right dick. Oh yeah, these should probably be spinning too. Wonder how much money they made off of us playing this.
Too much.
They deserve millions. Reminds me of like those hidden level things in Odyssey. Hopefully Big Switch has an Odyssey game. Is Big Switch supposed to be powerful? Because it's kind of just a thicker Switch.
People are presuming it's like PS4 level.
What? I thought this was... Oh.
I thought you meant Switch 2.
That's why... Yeah, I'm talking about Switch 2. I call it Big Switch.
It's gonna be like PS4 level.
That's it? Well, I guess...
I mean, that's better than a Steam Deck.
Wait, Steam Deck can't even get to PS4?
No, Steam Deck's... Oh, right, actually, right. The rumors are saying it'll be stronger than the current Steam Deck. But I think Steam Deck is above PS4.
Okay, that I can... Like,
And
Luigi not
you know,
afraid.
that makes sense to me because the Steam Deck's been like out since like lockdown. And we're presumably getting a Steam Deck 2 soon. So it wouldn't be too shocking if Nintendo put something out with better hardware than that.
I'm almost done!
Is that Crab Rave?
Yes.
You don't get anything for getting all the coins?
No.
Well, there's still these coins.
I didn't want to spoil it for you, because you made me play that shit.
Hey. Hey now. It was a half-life, full-life consequence. Give me these ones. Oh, they are giving me these ones. There. 20,000 more experience. Bonus levels? Oh, shit. What? The bonus coin gave me less than the real coin. How come you're not in the bonus levels? They're pretty.
I cannot be bothered.
But they're flashy and neon. It's like Batman Forever in my brain. This sucks. I'm just gonna go and see if I can get a gnome secret. No, I'm not. I think I am halfway to getting Godzilla, though. And I'll do it here. You can barely see anything. I just want to see if there's a gnome secret real quick. God damn it. Famer. Get in Marvel Beaters. might be a gnome secret. Is that a gnome? Did my brain just, like, bait me? I saw a gnome. I totally saw one.
What the fuck is that, man? That's so bad.
What is he doing?
We're jam looping while we wait for you to come out.
I think I keep seeing a
Okay,
gnome!
this isn't as bad.
Let's get past this random stupid spot.
I mean, it's still bad, but it's not as bad.
Meanwhile, this game's toying with me by showing me gnomes in the distance. Okay, maybe there's not a gnome. Fuck it. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, what the fuck? Let me add some drums to this.
Hang on, I'm swapping lyrics once I find it.
Okay, this actually sounds pretty good.
What the fuck is happening now? What have you done? Oh, it stops while I'm looking at the pass. Where's Godzilla? No!
What?
I need 4 more levels.
I do need to use Itch.io way more.
Well, we could always swap back to Fortnite after Famer needs to go to bed.
Yeah.
Fine. Goodbye, singing Godzillas. I can't wait till there's... Penny looked so pissed in the final freeze frame when I closed it.